You're watching Let's Chat.
If you have plans for this weekend that do not include a visit to Boyd Speedway, change those plans. Head on out to Boyd Speedway. It's there you'll get to see and hear and maybe interact with actor, director, musician, producer, and all-around nice guy, John Schneider. Cindy Deering is here with Cindy's Choice on behalf of John Schneider and Boyd Speedway. First of all, Cindy Deering, good morning and welcome back.
Good morning, Chip. It's so great to be here.
In a nutshell, what is Cindy's Choice?
Oh my goodness. Cindy's Choice is simply, we support small businesses while we serve the community. And it's just a collaborative. I just took a quick pic with your billboard behind me and said, I am just so honored to get to represent all these integrity-centric businesses that really care about our community. We can do so much more together, and that's what we're doing.
You are correct. You have recently teamed up with area businessman Emerson Russell, who has given so much back to the North Georgia, Southeast Tennessee areas and areas that stretch well beyond that. Now, Emerson has acquired Boyd Speedway, which was an incredible attraction years and years ago. So he has put a lot of money and a lot of effort and time into the Speedway. Tell me about that.
Oh, yes. Get ready, Chip. It's Russell Racing. Isn't that exciting? Under new management, Larry Dismukes is taking over management, Emerson Russell and the ownership. Oh my gosh. There's been so much happening over there this month. Just a total upgrade, new track, fresh paint, pressure washing, new this, new that, heaters. They are just going all out over there at Boyd Speedway. And Cindy's Choice is just so excited to be partnering with them.
How did you guys get John Schneider to agree to come to town to do the national anthem of all things?
It was one of these things where this person knew this person. It came through Russell and I believe a gentleman, Louis Card, I think. Yeah. I was like, I thought you'll know him.
Everybody knows Louis.
But it's one of those things. You know, John was on my live radio show last night. And it's just one of those things that I've been talking a lot about on my show. There's, you know how those crazy convergences happen?
Yes.
It's just the right place, the right people, the right time. And that's what's happening right now because it's everything John's doing just meshes with everything else that's going on.
As you heard yesterday when we were doing the interview with him, I mean, this goes back 1984. He was one of the nicest, most genuine people. And that story ended with him spending a few extra minutes with my baby sister, which made me a big fan of his, and it made a lifetime fan out of her. He's got that knack, and of course you saw this if you were at the World of Wheels the last time we had that event here. What makes people like John Schneider connect with everybody, male, female, young, old? What's the hook?
You know what? I think it's authenticity. Because that's what I told him. I was like, you know what, John, you got to come back. I want to do, you know, we did a podcast and got to know him and talked about what he's doing.
Right.
I said, there is so much more behind you than just an amazing entertainer. And I really want to dig in. And I think it's authenticity and I think it's heart. You can tell that I can tell you're a man on a mission. You care and you're out to make a difference. And I'm eager to dig into that more.
He likes this area anyway. He just got through doing a movie here, I don't know how many months ago, The Farmer and the Belle.
Yes.
And we were talking about that, and he really enjoyed his stay here in and around our area. And he wasn't faking it. You could tell that he really has a fondness and an affinity for Southeast Tennessee and North Georgia.
Yes. I love what I hope I don't get it wrong. I love what he talks about how they're bringing back Southern what do they call it? Southern motor. Oh gosh, she's going to shoot me. But that whole we're celebrating Southern.
Right.
Is what we're doing.
Sure.
And you know, not just that movie. There's like 11 movies that he and his wife have produced.
There's a bunch, and you can find those out on the internet. Probably go to imdb.com to find out the full list on that. Sounds like Boyd Speedway, Emerson Russell, and John Schneider are very fortunate to have you and Cindy's Choice backing them in what they are doing. So when's the next live radio show and when's the next podcast for you? We've only got 30 seconds left.
Cindy's Choice is producing the Boyd Speedway podcast. Of course, John Schneider is our first guest. And the Cindy's Choice podcast we're coming out with about 24 episodes this month to come out big. So look for that live on 102.3 FM every Wednesday. And of course, you'll see us Saturday
Sure.
out there, Boyd Speedway.
Get your tickets, though. They probably are going fast. BoydSpeedway.myracepass.com. BoydSpeedway.myracepass.com. Cindy Deering, thank you. We thank you all for joining us as well. We're back with more in a moment
Thanks,
here
Chip.
on Let's Chat.